it's a little too like epic for me or something. You
Yeah, I
know?
was thinking the same thing, right? It,
And this better be good because man, that intro was like trying to be really epic.
Hello, watchers. We're watching whatever. I'm Nathan.
I'm Danny.
We're here today with a Korean TV show called Sweet Home. Season. It has seasons 1, 2, and 3 out now. Both Danny and I are new to this. We've never seen it. I did read the mana, the comic strip just a little bit. I read a few chapters, but then I never finished it. So neither one of us really know what this is about. I know it has something to do with like monsters or something, almost zombie like, I think, but I'm not too sure. So this is completely new for us. Everything's gonna be a surprise here. So anything you want to say before we start?
No, I mean I literally don't know who's in it or what it's about at all. So going into this completely blind, I think I've heard good things. So yeah, I mean
Yeah,
interested to see.
I've heard good things. I do know there are a couple actors in this. Hong, I think, is one of them. He's like a younger guy who's become really, quite popular lately.
Mhm.
I also think the guy from The Glory's in it, the young doctor.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
if I remember correctly, he's in this. And then uh the one of the females is I can't remember her name. She's a pretty popular actress, and she's also an amateur boxer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like she actually like boxes too, so it's crazy. Oh man, I can't remember her name. But anyway, we'll start the show here. Before we start, everyone on YouTube, thank you for being with us here. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. If you want to check us out on Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/watchingwhatever and watch along with us with our reaction and commentary. For all of our Patreon viewers and subscribers, we thank you very much for being here with us, and we greatly appreciate all your support. So we're going to start the show. September 2020.
It's like right before COVID.
Yeah, pretty much. 4 years ago, huh?
Oh, this actually might be during COVID.
Oh, yeah, I think because I was in the States at the time, so
Oh,
for the US, it was still there wasn't any lockdown or anything, any
all
kind of
right.
restrictions yet.
Oh, what?
Okay, it definitely has a zombie feel,
Yeah.
but it has rather than the typical zombies, it has more of that Resident Evil zombie feel. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What the
Uh,
heck? So this has to be the present time, right? And then they're probably gonna go into
how this
go
guy got
back.
this way.
Yeah.
누군가 말했다. 가장 짙은 어둠도 가장 흐린 빛에 사라지는 거라고.
Definitely not human.
이것은 살아남는 것보다 살아야 할 이유를 찾는 게 더 힘겨운 세상에서 기어이 살아갈 이유를 찾아내는 우리들의 이야기다.
I don't know, man. This like music and like this speech and everything is like I don't know, man. It's a little too like epic for me or something. You
Yeah, I
know?
was thinking the same thing, right? It,
And this better be good because man, that intro was like trying to be really epic. A month ago.
how did it start snowing so badly in a month? So that was the kid
That's our kid. You're a
who got kicked
gamer or
out.
something?
Possibly. Or that's his possessions is his computer.
Uh
Oh,
아니 그게 왜 거기까지 날아갔대? 어?
don't they usually just have like the plastic around them, not
yeah.
actual metal?
오늘 1410호 이사 올 사람이 있다더니 학생이었나? 혼자라고요.
What does it matter? What's it your business? Oh, the hair bothers me.
Oh, me too, man. I was gonna say something, man.
I don't know how they do that.
But it looks more like cartoon hair, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, you got a place right next to the river?
누가 생선을 보내줬는데 알지 않아? 나 영광굴비 아니면 안 먹는 거. 아저씨 드시라고.
I knew it. Nasty rotted fish.
What?
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. What?
What the hell?
Yeah. Girl's a boxer?
No,
Different girl.
it's not her. Yeah.
I see.
She looks familiar, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
야, 이게 너야?
아니,
너 봤어?
아니.
필래?
And you.
Hilarious though.
왕따냐?
Man. She kind of looks like Ihyori.
She does a little
안
bit.
당하지 않나? 여기서 죽지 마.
What's the translation for Wangta?
괜히 여기서 죽어가지고 여러 사람 귀찮게 만들지
It's
말고.
like a form of bullying where you like ignore, you get ignored by everybody. She's so like nonchalant about like what is it? Unliving yourself? How are you supposed to do?
Unaliving yourself?
Unaliving yourself.
입주민 대장 적어야 돼서.
나중에 갈게요.
Hell? Did something go wrong with him after his nose started bleeding?
Oh, maybe.
Quite a bit of smoking already for the first like 20 minutes of the show.
Yeah. Oh, I know this lady.
Yeah, I recognize her face.
인사가 늦었습니다. 1510호예요. 잘 부탁드립니다.
아이고, 다은아. 놀랄 거 없어. 이웃집 언니야. 몇 개월이에요? 12개월 된 공주님이에요.
안녕.
예쁘죠?
Wow.
네, 예뻐요.
She was in maybe in Crash Course to Romance or whatever.
아, 저
Was
지갑을
she?
두고 와서요.
Yeah, I wouldn't get in an elevator with someone like that either.
Yeah.
잡아둘게요.
I'd be like, I gotta go take a shit.
Yeah.
괜찮아요. 좋으신 분이세요. 작년에 아기를 잃으셨어요. 잠시 한눈판 사이에 유모차가 찻길로 미끄러져 내려갔대요.
Oh man. So she's going a little crazy.
Dude looked familiar too.
주님께서는
He
가끔
was in,
극복하기 힘든 시련을 주시기도 합니다만
I recognize him
이겨내지
from Mr.
못했다고 해서
Sunshine.
누군가에게 비난을 받거나
He played like
두려움의
a
대상이 되면 안
Japanese
되는 거죠.
맞는
lieutenant
말이에요.
or colonel,
신의
whatever in
뜻이니까요.
the Japanese military.
반갑습니다. 1506호에 살고 있는 정재원이라고 합니다.
저 손에 담배 냄새가 쩔어가지고.
저는 국어 교사입니다. 이거는 오늘 주일이라서 교회를 가려고요. 전도하는 건 아니에요.
Koreans are pretty bad at small talk. And I say that because most Koreans generally don't like to talk to random people. They find it weird how Americans will just chat up somebody out of nowhere. So I know that guy too. He's been in a lot of different shows and movies.
이번 달 레슨비
나 냈는데.
That's our doctor from The Glory.
말하면 뭐가 달라져?
So he's supposed to be the gangster guy, I'm guessing, that she talked about earlier.
Uh-huh. That's why he had the duct tape and stuff.
왜 이러는 거예요? 신고 안 할게요.
이게 뭔데요?
Dude, the red around his eye looks crazy.
Is he gonna start bleeding from his nose? Oh, don't.
Oh.
중이에요.
Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. Hey, fellow watchers, don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out on our Patreon. Links are in the description below. And now back to our program. Yeah, you're right. I think he is or was a gamer.
Scheduled his.
생긴 건 꼭 깡패 같기도 하고.
질문은 학교에 가서 해.
잘렸는데 학교에 불 질러서.
All sorts of messed up people in this complex.
빡세. 하나도 안 빠졌네. 주인은 쫄쫄 굶는데 넌 나 먹고 싶은 대로 다 먹네.
So his family died, and he's getting bullied. No wonder he scheduled his time on Earth.
More lemon. You remember that urban legend when it was like some kid was like playing video games for so long and all he ate was ramen, so he died from from malnutrition or something.
Yeah. Someone's opening up all his ramen. Yeah, that where there was that urban legend. What was there was another one. Well, this one was an urban legend, but someone stayed up playing video games for I forgot how many days and they ended up dying. Oh,
Oh, what?
her cat.
좀 도와주세요.
She can still talk though.
제가 경찰에 신고할게요.
You know, it's always funny the irrationality. Someone who wants to unalive themselves but is so afraid of dying.
제발 읽어주세요.
But that's not an uncommon thing. That's actually very true for a lot of people like that.
문 좀 열어주세요, 제발요. 문 좀 열어주세요.
Don't open that door, bruh.
Yeah.
발 좀 보여주세요.
Oh, I was just gonna say, show me your arms. You saw her arms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the bass playing girl, huh?
Yeah.
비가 많네.
짝칠걸.
Check the camera.
에? 혹시 다치셨어요?
What the hell?
죄송하다니까요.
Saw things like that. I'm like, yeah, there's something wrong. Oh.
Dang.
Better run.
It's a better weapon than a mop stick, I guess.
Yeah. Do not open the door.
Don't
Do
open
not
that.
open the door. Oh look, he's trying to be a doctor.
Yeah, it's a prequel to
The glory.
was it on the 15th floor?
That happened to me like a month ago. They're doing maintenance
어떤 여자가 배고프다고 문을 막
and they announced it in Korean, so I don't understand it. Luckily, I'm only on the 7th floor.
두드린 게 아니야. 들이받은 거지.
셔터 누가 내린 거야?
Her, she's a amateur boxer.
혹시 전화 돼요?
Hyun, that's her name.
오면서 이상한 점 없었어요?
뭐 어떤 게요?
아니에요. 정문뿐 아니라 후문이랑 주차장 입구도 잠겼어요.
So are they locked inside with some monsters or?
Yeah, I think so.
이거 고치는 거 다 우리 관리비야. 당신 물어낼 거야? 뭐야? 오, 형님.
수고하십니다. 수정소방서 소방교 서혜경입니다.
지금은 모든 접수자가 통화 중입니다. 잠시 후 다시 걸어주세요.
뭐 만졌어요 지금?
아니 근데 이 여자가 아까부터 문 열라고 이러는 거 아니야?
원래대로 해놔요.
There's always gotta be like this dude, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Always. There's always this dude.
Otherwise, almost nothing would go wrong.
The lighting in this show is really like unusual. It almost seems like CGI.
아니 몰라.
He's like the guy who, you know, in the ring where you had the videotape,
Huh.
where he would watch it and then go, "Hey, everyone, check this out," and show it to everybody.
뭐야?
일단 메인 올리고.
So someone closed it for their protection.
Don't open it.
Oh,
what in the world?
these are the guys with the long hands from the beginning.
Yeah. Listen, I don't care. If I saw that, I would not be
Yeah.
like trying to talk to it. What?
It's like an alien.
Yeah, it's got the big giant dome.
내려요.
Close it. Ew.
Ooh. Close it. Close it.
Oh, too late.
Oh my gosh. We're still closing so more don't get in.
Oh. Oh.
It's sucking out his insides.
Bleh. He's turning 1 to 2. Oh, he's turning into.
No, it's just he. Is he
Oh, he's
turning
been
or is it
sucked
just
out of-
showing that he's
Oh, he's been like
Yeah.
sucked dry.
it's been drained? Imagine dragons.
Oh.
Run. Do the Indiana Jones slide.
Yeah.
What was that? That reminds me of another. Oh, too bad they don't have something to cut it.
I don't know, man. The graphics are a little
That
whack.
looks so cheesy.
뭐였을까요?
사람은 아니었어요.
No shit.
He knows this because he studies human anatomy as a doctor.
Yeah. As a doctor, I know he's not a human. Oh.
Well, I thought she got scratched.
I know. I thought she got hit
Yeah,
by the
so
tongue.
I was thinking like, can you get
Infection?
infected? Yeah, if it doesn't kill you or whatever. Oh, that old man came in clutch, I guess.
Well, I mean, anyone could have hit the button to close it.
They all ran.
Yeah, true.
소방관이라며. 나라에서 뭐 하는 거야? 1년에 내는 세금이 얼마인데 저런 한 마리 처리 못하고 이씨.
한 마리가 아니에요.
They're all different.
She got
Ew.
needles in her tits.
What? They're all different.
Yeah. That looks like a Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Protein?
세상이 드디어 멸망이라도 하려나 보죠.
So calm.
He's calm to almost like where he expected something to happen.
No. Zing. The crazy
world is
birds.
being-
That's a
Yeah.
nice touch, man. Ugh, that's like squelching sound, man.
No. Why would that sound happen if it's coming out of your nose?
Oh, the whole screen just filling up with blood. So
I was
he's
more disturbed with the getting in the mouth.
yeah,
Yeah, so is he turning into something?
yeah, he must, right? Because
Well, I
in the
mean, we saw the
beginning of
beginning.
yeah,
Yeah. So, what I'm thinking is, first of all, before I talk about the show itself, like, you know, the episode, I'm thinking hopefully now it's got 3 seasons, that by the second and third season, since they knew that they were going to do more and it became a popular show, that they spent more money on the CGI and the special effects.
right.
All right. I'm going to give them a pass here because obviously with, you know, Korean drama, they don't have the Hollywood budget, right? And they probably didn't know if the show was going to be popular, so I don't think they spent too much time or money on the special effects there.
No.
Not that it was all bad, but some of it did look a little bit just cartoony.
Right.
So, but right now I'm just trying to concentrate more on the story itself, right? Aside from like the crazy creatures and stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about the first episode.
Me too.
I understand it's you know, and same thing when I watched Shogun, right? The first episode didn't really capture me. I was very questioning about it. And I know here they have to develop it because they're trying to get all the characters in place and then what's happening with the monsters and this and that. So it's interesting, but at the same time, I can't even think of the words right now. What would you say? Let me hear your thoughts. Maybe I can figure it out from that.
I don't know. I think like for me so far it feels a little bit cheesy. I think like the intro part tried to be so epic with the music, and then even like the Imagine Dragons, like I mean, I know like it's the Imagine Dragons are supposed to be like dope and epic or whatever, but like for me it just kind of just seems cheesy, you know? Like everything about this just feels kind of cheesy. And I don't know, man. I think that the one thing that kind of saves it is there's a lot of like attractive people who are like, acting pretty well, you know? I think the gangster dude is a little bit cheesy for my taste.
Yeah. He's a little too calm and cool and
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, I think like overall it just feels kind of cheesy, but I'm willing to keep going because I want to know like how what's going on with these zombies or whatever. But I don't know, man. I mean, like I feel like if I kind of watch this by myself at home or something, I might not continue this. But I'll give it another shot, or I'll keep going with you until we can't go any further or whatever.
I mean, it's only got 3 seasons right now, right? It's a total of 26 episodes, so
right, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm willing to go through it, especially because if it got season 2 and 3, it's at least they at least found it worthwhile enough to continue on with it.
Right.
Right.
I feel like it probably appeals to the same type of audience, like people who are looking for like horror type shows and stuff.
And it is based off of a popular manga, right?
Right.
So it's a webtoon.
Right. So I was thinking like a lot of the look of it that I felt was cheesy was probably because they're trying to kind of keep that similar look and style of the mana, probably, right? Like some of it kind of reminded me of like Sin City, the way like the shadows and the lights were, because it looks like it was based on like a comic book or something, but I don't know, man. Like overall, my like the word that comes to my head is kind of cheesy.
I mean, it definitely does. Now, I've never been one to really, again, with Korean TV, they don't really quite have the same budget as a Hollywood production, right? Korean cinema, as far as like movies and stuff, are generally, it's a different story now. But as far as TV goes, they don't really have the same type of budget. So I never really expect a whole lot from Korean TV as far as how epic something looks. You know how we talked about it with Shogun, right?
Right.
It's just so epic and grand, and
Right.
it's not the same with
Right.
Korean television. Hopefully that can change soon, because obviously having a good budget can really make things make it
Right.
really stand out a lot more, right?
Right.
Maybe the newer ones have that now, but this being the first time it was out in 2020. And a lot of times as far as TV goes with the sci-fi, fantasy, horror kind of stuff, again, even though there are a lot that I did enjoy watching, they did have a decent amount of that cheesy feel to it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
That's just how it's been. So I didn't really expect much different from this. So
No.
which is why I'm not like overly just cringed by it. It's more just kind of a laughing. As far as the show goes, again, I'm interested enough to keep going to see what's happening.
All right, cool. Me too. Yeah.
I haven't, this isn't one where I totally lost interest right away. For instance, a drama that there hasn't been too many Korean dramas that I've just completely given up on. One of them, which would be very controversial for a lot of people, I might get yelled at for this, but it was a very, very popular drama called Descendants of the Sun. Right? The one with Song Joong-ki and Song Hye-kyo. I watched about 3 or 4 episodes and I just said I can't do it, and I shut it off and I never went back to it.
Why?
It just was so, for something that's I can understand if it's fantasy type of stuff or whatever, but for something that's supposed to be a realistic fiction, it was just so off, and I just couldn't get through it. I'm sorry. I know it was so popular and people loved it. I just couldn't do it. Right.
Crazy.
This one is not at that point for me. It's where I'm still interested to see.
I was about to say, man, yeah, we can say that Nathan thinks Sweet Home is better than Descendants of the Sun.
Like I said, Descendants of the Sun, I actually went through at least 4 episodes.
Right.
So I'm only on
See how
episode
far
1
we get
here.
here. That's true. All right.
So,
yeah, man.
and, hey, listen, man, I'm not gonna hide it. If I think it's better, I'll say it's better, right? I did not like Descendants of the Sun. I'm sorry.
I couldn't finish that either.
Yeah, everyone has their own opinions. Everyone likes certain things, and that just I
have finished. This is, I mean, I might get burned for this, but
you haven't finished any of them.
I barely finish any Korean dramas that I start. I've started many, all the famous ones. I've never even finished Mr. Sunshine. I've never finished Goblin. I never finished Descendants of the Sun.
Goblin I really loved.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Sunshine I really liked.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to watch all the most famous. We finished my wife and I have finished all the dumb ones. We finished Mad About You or I'm Crazy About You or whatever. Where those two
Mad
people.
About You.
Yeah. They have
but
anger issues.
But yet you'll watch freaking, what's that dating reality one?
Which one?
The stupid, they're on the island or they go to place all these.
I love that show.
What is it called?
A Singles Inferno.
Singles Inferno, yeah. Somehow you'll watch that though. Oh my gosh.
It's so bad it's good. Where these other shows are so bad they're bad. Do you know what I mean? There's a difference.
I personally hate reality shows.
Me too.
I can't watch those. But
I can't watch reality shows or dating shows are dumb. But that one for some reason I like. I could watch that.
But Korean dramas, even if they're silly or dumb, I can still watch most of them. Right, and I enjoy a lot of them. Danny's different.
Man, what else? We finished I finished Crash Course on Romance or whatever.
Crash Course on Romance.
Yeah, I finished the Jeong-Eun-ji reply. It's the only one of the replies that I've actually finished. I think that's it. I think I've finished a total 3 or 4 Korean drama, and I've started most. Oh man.
That's
anyway,
That's because you're a film snob.
Dude, I could watch, like, honestly, I could watch anything. Like, I feel like I could watch anything, but I don't know. I mean, like, some of these shows I just can't, like, get through it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, again, everyone's different, right? Like, most people that I've talked to who, when I tell them I couldn't get through Descent of the Sun, they're just in like, they're talking as if like I drowned my cat or something, you know? Like, you know, everyone's different, right? People have their interests and likes, and you know, I just didn't like that one. So, you know, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's not like it's a right or wrong. All right, so that was episode 1. Again,
the verdict for me, cheesy.
It's a little bit cheesy, but I'm gonna keep in mind what it is, and you know, being probably didn't have a huge budget, being that they weren't sure whether, you know, they're not sure if it's gonna be a popular show or not, if it's gonna be worthwhile for them to continue with it. So, you know, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. They may do with what they had, and you know, hopefully the story itself is good.
Yeah.
If the story's good, the acting's good, I can get by with that, with, you know, not worrying about the special effects. So, so far with the acting, I think it's been okay. I actually kind of like that ballerina, the bitchy girl, a little bit.
Yeah, she's my favorite so far.
Yeah, she's just kind of like, I don't give a crap about anything.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna jump, or are you gonna do it or not? Go ahead, you know. The gangster dudes, you know, she's like, oh, well, you look like you're jobless, or, you know, just doesn't care really.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like
I'm liking her character.
Yeah, she's my favorite so far.
Yeah. We haven't, I mean, even though we've seen a lot of our main guy, we haven't really seen much from him, as far as, you know, because he hasn't really talked. It's just been him sitting there doing things, so we don't really know much about him yet. So I can't say how much I like him.
He's kind of like stammering all the time, and like, I don't know, man. I don't feel, I don't like feel anything towards him really.
Yeah.
And you know, like,
I mean, we did see a little backstory, right? His family died, his parents and everyone died. He's the only survivor, and he's being, whatever reason, he's being picked on and bullied.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he's kind of a shut-in at this point,
I guess, man. And you know, I for some reason, I just, something about that dude, the doctor, like, kind of turns me off. Like, it just, like, the actor, it's but here he's not bad. And maybe it's because I got used to him in The Glory or whatever, but here, like, he's like tolerable. I mean, he's still a little bit annoying, like, you know, maybe this is the end of the world, like that line and the delivery, like, I don't know, man. There's just something about, you know, but like, he's all right here, you know. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
he's all right here. He's a little, like, really kind of straight-laced,
right.
You know, which is the polar opposite of, I'm guessing that's his sister.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Let's get through this, and we'll find out at the end whether we actually like it, or if we think it's just a waste of time. But yeah, we'll end it here today. So again, everyone, please remember to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think about the show. You know, let us know if you've read the webtoon of this, and you know, is it much different? Is it, you know, are they sticking to it? What's going on with it? And you know, leave us your thoughts. Patreon supporters and subscribers, thank you very much for being here with us. We really appreciate you and all your support. And we're gonna sign off here. Bye.
Thank you. All right, man. Let me go feed my dogs real quick. It's like 8 o'clock, and then we'll